Greetings, Capricorn, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your monthly reading for the month of November 2020 for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Capricorn family members, Spirit Guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my Spirit Guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for you for this time cycle. All right, very good. So, Capricorn, as I'm looking at your reading for this month, I'm looking at you're coming into this reading cycle. Something was disturbing to you emotionally. I'm talking about relationship wise. It's that type of energy. In fact, what happened is something was revealed to you. It could have been revealed to you about a person. And when I say could have been, I mean it could be something that was revealed to you as opposed to someone just deliberately lying about something or someone just deliberately, misleading you. It could be a character situation. It could be a character flaw, quote unquote flaw. But it has to do with something that was revealed to you, a mystery or something that was revealed to you. And it has something to do, it looks as if someone may have had some other interest. That's a possibility as well. But nonetheless, there was some heartstrings that were attached to this. And so there's definitely that type of energy. I also see an energy that looks like you've been dealing with a selfish person. This person has been very self-centered, at least in your opinion. You don't think that they have been a team player, and so you have a selfish energy around you. And but I'm looking at stability in your home, and that's a very positive thing. Stability in your home. I'm also looking at another employment opportunity is coming your way. There is an important time for you to get organized, Capricorn. This is a time for you to get organized, get some things together. Make sure that you've taken care of all of your documents, all of your paperwork, all of your insurances, your renewals, all those kind of things, because it really is a time for you to get organized as business is going to pick up, right? Because I'm looking at that new employment opportunity that you're going to hear about, and it's going to be kind of curious to you. It might involve some traveling because I'm looking at traveling as well. I'm definitely seeing some money assistance, or this could be something. No, it definitely looks like it's money. Money assistance. Some kind of money is coming your way. Some kind of money is coming your way. When I say some kind of money, I mean it's money coming that you didn't necessarily work for. It could be money that you forgot about. It's some type of a gift. Someone is going to make a gift, or somebody's going to make an investment in you. It's that type of thing. I'm looking at the death card in reverse, which is always symbolic about new beginnings. This is a time for new beginnings for you. So I was accurate in the understanding that there was something that you're leaving behind because of something that was revealed, because of a selfish energy that you were dealing with. This is a time for new beginnings. This is not a time for endings, although this is like you put the ending behind you. Now, going forward is a time for new beginnings. Look forward to some new opportunities. I'm going to go and get some more clarity about that. You might actually be making plans for traveling, and you might actually already be in communication with some long distance type of traveling. It could be traveling for work, as I mentioned a little while ago. Could be. Be mindful of your energies this month. Use your past experiences as the repertoire of your own self-counsel, particularly as it relates to relationships. You may not necessarily want to deal with that same situation again, and so therefore then you should make your next move about you, not about someone else, okay? I do see a definitely, once again, dealing with that travel agent, travel agent, listen to me, travel energies. I mean, it might be a travel agent. I am looking at this idea of moving forward. You might be ready to move into a larger place. You could be that. You could be ready to move out of state. It could be that, because you do have this traveling thing. You also have this general general sense of leaving something behind, moving forward, turning your back on something, and you're done with it, that type of thing. So this could be a physical move for those of you that are interested in physically moving to another address, or this could be moving ahead or moving away from or leaving something behind you. It's that type of energy. I definitely see financial security. And I also saw stability. Don't forget that. This is probably a matter of you leaving something behind. This is also probably a matter of you traveling, because I see the card that relates to relocating, but I also see a card that kind of it kind of balances it out, because this card is about stability, and you're a very stable person, so you may or may not necessarily be ready to move, but you are definitely leaving something behind, and you are definitely making some travel plans for sure. Yeah, you're ending something in the way of something that was stressing you. You're not really one to be stressed. This is not you're not a stressful, silly-minded person. If someone or something is not working for you, you can very simply move on and go forward with your life. So this is going to be that type of a time, an end to sleepless nights. This is also a good time for you to take yourself shopping. I don't know when the last time you took yourself shopping, but this is a good time for you to do something that's going to spruce you up, something that's going to make you feel good about yourself. It's time for you to go out and buy a few suits for yourself, alrighty? I definitely see you moving on from spilled milk. I don't see you sitting there lingering over something. I see you moving on. I also see the Spirit is saying to you that the only thing that's really keeping you bound to the situation, or bound to this thing, whatever it is your mind. It's your thinking. It's not really the other person. It's not really something that you're legally bound to. This is in your mind. This is of your thinking. Maybe you don't want to accept certain things, but this is a good time for you to come to grips with yourself. I also see dreams and wishes coming true. So you may have had a secret desire, and that desire could be, as I said, in travel. And if so, it's going to come true. If you have another type of desire, I can't imagine buying a house, going back to school, or something like that. But it looks like it's going to be a really good time for you, particularly moving through November, right? I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about moving through November, getting ready to really take off in 2021. Things are going to really open up for you. So desires and wishes, things that you've been holding in your subconscious mind because you thought you couldn't have it, things are going to begin to open up for you. There is going to be a static type of energy. Now, this energy, when I say static type, it doesn't mean that it's moving slow or fast. It means that it's moving erratic. There's an erratic energy that's going on around you. And that erratic energy is probably why you may need to get to yourself for a little while. And you may need to block some phone calls or not take all those phone calls, because you don't really relate to erratic. You don't really relate to things that are not stable, that are not solid. You're a solid person, and so this energy that's moving around you is like slow one day, fast the next day. It's not really for you. You're not really interested in that. And so I definitely see you spending some time alone, figuring out what you want to do next. And it looks as if what you want to do next really is about you. It's not really about you and someone else. And I definitely see you coming to terms with your own talents and your own abilities. That's important. I definitely see that. I see your card in this reading. I see your card in this reading. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah. So I definitely see where there was some indulgence, perhaps, in some physical pleasure. Be mindful of that and understand that physical pleasure does not equate to good for you, even though it might have been good to you. And that could be anything. That could be drinking, smoking, too many fatty foods, spicy foods, salty foods. It could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be drinking. Whatever it is the idea of indulging. It was the idea of indulging. This is something that you're kind of like moving through, like you're kind of like coming to the other side of it, and that's good. There is also this energy, once again, I talked earlier about this new job opportunity. I definitely see the spirit of getting up and going to make something happen for yourself. And once again, it could very well involve some traveling. I definitely see a decision that you're going to have to make, and either way that you go in the decision, it's all positive. It's not a negative decision. It's all positive. It's all about good stuff for you. Yeah, I definitely see some kind of traveling is going to happen for you soon. You might be taking a short road trip first to go take a look at some things. You might actually be making a trip for a meeting or an interview or something like that. There's some kind of a trip that you're getting ready to make. It's a short trip, but it looks like it's going to involve, as I said, definitely the spirit of traveling is around you. But this is going to be a short trip. Your car is in good shape, so you'll be fine to be able to make such a trip. It's an opportunity that's going to present itself for you. And once again, that opportunity is landing right on top of the traveling card. So definitely there's an opportunity, something that you have been negotiating, something that you have been inquiring about, and you may actually drive to it, as I said, to go check it out, to go check it out. I definitely see you healing from something, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I see you making a decision. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I see you making a decision regarding employment. And once again, this character that I'm looking at is the Two of Wands, and this character is holding a globe in their right hand, and that globe does symbolize a very strong possibility of travel once again. And this is you making a decision about which job to take. Both of them are positive. Both the decisions are in good directions. It doesn't matter. There's going to be a new love. There's going to be some new love. This could be a reinvigorating of a passion that you might have for work. It could be that, or it could be a passion that you might have for a something, a hobby, an organization. You might be feeling some reinvigoration going on. It doesn't have to be a new love relationship in the way of intimacy. It could be, but this could also point more to affairs of the heart, the thing that makes you feel good, the thing that you really like to strive in. And I definitely see you moving on once again. You have a few cards in your reading. There's definitely that spirit of you moving on. Thank you, Spirit. There's definitely that energy of you moving on. This final card that I'm looking at indicates moving on and moving up. Moving on and moving up. It's moving on and moving up. It's not just you moving on and putting some things behind you, but it's also this idea of you raising your standards about what you want for your life. So this is definitely an idea of you moving ahead, and you're moving ahead with a passion. Like, in other words, you're not moving ahead passively. You're moving ahead in your grand style of going for what you want. Very good. You've been waiting for something to come your way. It seemed like it hasn't come as of yet, but you're beginning to see the signs that it's getting ready to come for you. Yeah, money's not going to fall on you, but you're definitely going to have some opportunity to make some extra money. I definitely see that as you move, particularly moving into the 3rd. Thank you, Spirit. I see the 3rd of December. Yeah. So this situation that you were in, you're definitely going to leave it behind. I'm going to let that rest there. If you heard something that resonated with you, you'd like to come in for a private consult, the information is on the screen. I see good balance in your life. I see good health in your life. I definitely see some very positive energies for you. Enjoy your travels. Be safe out there. Stay blessed, Capricorn.